Charlie. James. Benjamin. Bogdan. Fernando.
We hope that the casting is always very particular. I mean, it's just, I think, a representation of our guy. We're not dressing a sort of super chiseled European type of guy, and we're not dressing a sort of younger, skinnier type of guy. I mean, we're just dressing regular guys who want to like wear really nice clothes and look and feel cool in the clothes they're wearing. And I think the show is an opportunity to sort of showcase that concept, but then also to push the idea of what a guy can wear, because we're not just going to send jeans and t-shirts down the runway. I mean, it's about sort of developing the idea of what a rag and bone guy can wear and still look cool in.
Oh, because that happens.
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't know yet. Maybe at the end of the... Uncross your legs, please.
Very, very rag and bone. Like really, we love obviously doing falls, really fun, and I think it's a really perfect representation of our sort of English tailoring mixed with our sort of New York American vibe. I think there were a lot of sort of specific influences, but it didn't really materialize into something like that. It just came out as a really sort of rag and bone type of collection.
I think it's a really good throwback to sort of really what rag and bone menswear is, and it really looks like us, which is exciting. The venue is really interesting. It's very rough and very decayed, and I think it's a nice complement to some of the really luxy fabrics that you'll see on the runway. And it should be a cool backdrop. We've got some interesting elements. There's lots of heat lamps in the staging, which hopefully keep people a little warmer.
Some of the influences this season were definitely English, but the English and their sort of influence on the British Empire and that kind of thing. So you'll see some of those sort of things brought in, tapestry details, ikat, things like the way the British sort of incorporated other cultures back into the British culture, and vice versa, the impact the British had on the Empire and on the colonies. And I think you'll definitely see some of that in the collection and in the choice of fabrics anyway.
I think it's just sort of interpreted in a slightly more modern way with the fits and the way that it's put together, so that the guy of today can wear what are quite traditional fabrics but not feel like it's too stuffy and still feel modern and cool. You know, there are a lot of classic influences in our clothes, but it's a little disheveled too. It's not too uptight, you know.
Loads and loads of really cool textures again, lots of really nice winter fabrics, some slightly crazier ones and some slightly less crazy ones. It looks cool. It's a function of our background, really. It's a function of our journey to get into this business. I think we're obviously both English. We went to a very old British military school, and so grew up around a lot of British militaria and a lot of British tailoring, and came to New York and started making men's clothes and in some very sort of workwear environments, and got a real appreciation of American workwear and American military clothing. And then obviously we're based in New York, so it's really a fusion of those three things.